Welcome to my channel. This, as the title suggests, is a tutorial for my Wyvern, which is a dragon with legs, wings, but no arms. This particular version has eyes and a different horn setup, as well as some different structuring to the wings to make it better able to stand. Enough of that. I'll be using a square sheet of paper, the same color on both sides. I don't use two-color paper because the other color in this case will show up on the back of the wings. Feel free to use it if you want. I just prefer single color because of this. There's a comparison. To start, we'll fold diagonally both ways with the color side up if you're using two-tone. Flip it over and fold in half horizontally. You'll be doing this the other way also. Now flip it over again, returning to the color side, and we'll be folding one of these quadrants in half both ways. So fold edge to the middle line and only fold to the vertical half line like that across. This is to make things easier in more advanced steps, I suppose. Fold the other way up to the half line like that. And as a bargain deal, I'll be making things even easier by folding in half on this little quadrant both ways. So only fold to the quarter line like that, and then go vertically the other way. Now, to make this even easier, we'll be folding a line between these 2 points. You can know you're hitting the mark by lining up the creases at the top so that this line meets that the other way, and the diagonal at the top is lined up. Then just pinch between those 2 points and voila. Now we will collapse into a square base like this, basically on the horizontal and vertical creases, with the open side on the bottom, closed on top. We'll be using this line we made to fold over and squash down on the center. Like so, and unfold, and do the same on the other line. And unfold. Now we'll be using the pinch we made between the 2 points to collapse upward by reversing these creases like this. reversing these folds, you'll be making no new folds or creases in this process, just reversing the direction of some. And collapse upward like this, just making sure everything is clean and lined up. And there we go. So just fold this triangle to the right along the midline, and then to the left so it stays in place. Having done that, fold the triangle to the right, and we will be doing an open sink. If you have no idea what an open sink is, let me just apologize beforehand, because this is the probably second hardest step in the model. Fold from this point to the end, like so, and then from the top you will be lining up this line with that you just folded. Both of these creases should be sharp and firm. That will only make things easier for you. As we open this up, you'll see an array of creases here. From the top, next to the midline, you'll be reversing the direction of these creases by pinching. This reverses the direction of the creases you've made, so that we'll be pushing the triangular section inward into the model. So like this, let it collapse inward. That is a basic open sink. But to deal with the second fold that we made, you'll have to pop up that creased section so this way it can fold in half nicely for the finished wyvern. You can do this by finding the end top points, pushing them out so that they line up next to each other, like this. There we go, and then on the other point, do the same thing. Just popping it up. And collapse with that other point up like this. And congratulate yourself on a very well done open sink that you probably won't see in any other model. Do the same thing here. For practice, you can tell yourself. With that collapsed, we have done 2 successful open sinks, and we can flip it over and ignore it. Take one layer and fold up to the top. With that done, we will fold this edge to the middle, like so. then open up, go inward, and then back, reversing that other crease like this. Make sure it's lined up nice, and repeat on this side. Open up, push in, and then flatten. Now we will do a petal fold by folding this edge to the midline, and then the other side to the midline. Then lift this lid up, collapse on the creases you just made, and make a point at the top. And then lay it down flat. Fold downward and pinch. And now we will be releasing the trap layer that we folded up to the top. Open up and then pull it out. Now it has all this crease memory that we can use to collapse back. Now open up the little triangle here and squash down. And then you can fold back up on existing creases, back to the top, reversing these folds. And with that, I am going to cut it off here and start again on part 2. Quite a cliffhanger we've got going here, eh?